Welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you clicked on this video because today we're diving into the come-up story of one of Chicago's biggest stars, Polo G. Before the plaques, before the stages, before the world started calling him a rap legend in the making, there was a kid with a dream and a voice that refused to be ignored. Picture a young boy growing up in the rough trenches of Chicago's North Side, in a neighborhood where every day came with choices. Stay on track or fall into the chaos around you. Polo G, born Taurus Tremonti Bartlett, wasn't just another kid on the block. He had a spark. You know when someone has something special and everyone around them can feel it? That was Polo. But here's something a lot of people don't talk about. Before Polo G was known for emotional drill anthems, he already knew how to express himself through performance. Even as a kid, he loved attention when it came to creativity, letting people see he could stand out. Music, rhythm, the energy of an audience, these things fascinated him. Imagine being surrounded by a family that believed in creativity. His mom, Stacia Mack, saw that talent in her kids from the beginning. She encouraged them, school events, talent shows, and any moment that gave them a chance to shine. Polo wasn't just watching others perform. He was stepping up, putting himself out there, learning what it felt like to connect with a crowd, to tell a story, to let emotion out in a way that people felt. And if you've ever heard Polo G rap, you already know one thing. His words hit different. Even in his younger days, he was writing lyrics that showed truth, the kind of truth that comes from lived experience. The hard nights, the pressure, the things kids his age shouldn't have to carry. But that's what made him relatable even before fame. Let's take a moment here. Think about your childhood. Was there something you were good at that made you feel like you were meant for more? Something that made you feel alive? Polo had that with music. That was his escape and his weapon. As he grew, he started shaping that raw talent into something sharper, turning personal stories into powerful lines. His first songs posted online, including on YouTube, were just the beginning of the fire he was building, and when Finer Things dropped, that was the moment the world stopped and listened. That song wasn't just a track, it was a breakthrough. It was the voice of a kid who made it out, now speaking for everyone still trying to find their way. From talent show confidence to commanding global stages, from expressing emotions before crowds of classmates to millions of fans chanting his lyrics back at him. That's what happens when someone believes in their gift and refuses to let go. And the best part, Polo G's story is still being written. Every album, every feature, every moment. It's another reminder that greatness can rise from anywhere, even from a neighborhood where hope often feels out of reach. Now I want to hear from you. What's the dream you're chasing right now? What's that thing inside you that you know the world needs to see? Drop your answer in the comments. I'm going to be reading them and cheering you on. And if you enjoyed this story and want more videos like this one, make sure you smash that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and stay locked in. We've got more journeys, more inspiration, and more powerful stories coming your way right here. But let's rewind. Before millions of streams, before platinum records, before festival crowds knew every word to pop out, there was just Taurus Tremonti Bartlett, a kid from Chicago with a pen, a passion, and a perspective unique enough to change the world. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine Chicago's North Side, in the neighborhood of Old Town. The streets are alive, busy, and at times dangerous. Music isn't just a hobby here. For many, it's hope. Polo G grew up surrounded by the weight of his environment. Pressure wasn't an occasional visitor. It lived on the block. But even in all that tension, something inside him was pulling toward creativity. Family mattered. His mother, Stacia Mack, didn't just raise a household, she raised ambition. She saw talent early, not just in Polo, but in her kids as a unit. You know how some families are just full of stars waiting for their moment? That was them. Even though Polo G is now known for his emotional drill and storytelling rap, his performance spirit started way earlier. School events, chances to express himself, he took them. When a moment came to speak up, perform, or be seen, Young Polo didn't shy away. He was learning what it felt like to own his space. Think back to when you were young. Maybe there was something you did better than everyone else, something that made you feel like you had purpose. For Polo, that something was music. As a teen, he began crafting lyrics, real lyrics, not made-up stories, but what he was seeing, hearing, and living every day. The struggle wasn't entertainment, it was survival. And when he started writing about it, that honesty became his gift. When he finally took it online, SoundCloud, YouTube, early tracks posted for anybody who might listen, he wasn't chasing fame, he was chasing expression. The very first people who heard his work reacted the same way millions do now. This hits deep. 2018 became a turning point. While many young artists are still discovering what lane they want to be in, Polo G knew his. Authenticity. Then came Finer Things. If you're a real Polo fan, you know that track is more than a song. It's a statement. The lyrics weren't written to impress. They were written to release pain. And people connected. Hard. Suddenly, the kid from Old Town was no longer just another voice trying to be heard. He was a voice that couldn't be ignored. And then Pop Out with Lil J dropped, and everything changed. Charting high, streaming through the roof, crossing borders, the world finally caught up to the talent Chicago had been watching grow. Imagine going from writing rhymes in your room to performing for thousands, from being doubted to being celebrated, from trying to make it out to being the one others look up to. But here's what makes Polo G different. He never forgot where he came from. His music still reflects the trauma, the fear, the hope, and the transformation that shaped him. He didn't clean up his story to be more polished. He told it exactly how it was, and how it is for so many others. Now let's take a moment. Think about your own journey. Think about the things you've been through that made you stronger. The obstacles no one else saw, but you overcame anyway. Polo's music reminds you that your story matters too. As his career evolved, so did his message. Albums like Dire Legend, The GOAT, and Hall of Fame weren't just records. They were chapters in a book still being written. His flow became sharper, his storytelling became cinematic, his voice a reminder that pain and purpose can coexist. And success didn't erase the battles. Fame comes with pressure too. Expectations, losses, temptations, mental health struggles. Polo has been open about anxiety, about the weight of fame, about trying to navigate a world he once dreamed of entering. That vulnerability, that's why listeners don't just enjoy his music, they feel connected to it. You can scroll through the comments on any Polo G track, and you'll see people sharing their own stories, thanking him for helping them through dark moments. That's the power of an artist who speaks truth. So here we are now, watching Polo G continue to rise, continue to evolve, continue to represent streets that raised him. Every verse is a reminder. Greatness can come from anywhere, even from circumstances built to break you. Let me ask you something. Do you believe greatness is already inside you too? Do you think you have a talent or dream that the world needs to see, even if people around you don't see it yet? Because Polo's story shows one undeniable fact. You don't need approval to start, you just need courage. More hits are coming, more stages, more impact, and fans like you are part of that journey. Before you go, I want to know, what's one dream you're determined to achieve, no matter how hard the road gets? Drop your answer in the comments, I'll be reading them. And if you're new here or you love this story, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, turn on post notifications, share this with someone who needs motivation today. Thank you for rocking with us. We've got more inspiring artist journeys, exclusive stories, and deep dive breakdowns coming soon, right here on the channel. Stay tuned, stay inspired, and keep believing in yourself. Greatness is closer than you think.